Yo, what is up, Crockxen clan members, Poke fans, and other social style upon this video? I'm SoresanCrockxen, and today I'm doing a a viewer requested video from Ash Ketchum, who has been very, I honestly appreciate every time you guys suggest videos, so feel free to do so. Like, I'm not some freaking overlord that just comes up with videos on has millions of videos in mind. No, I don't mind you guys suggesting stuff as long as it's not too crazy, because that's not like my camera is my computer and like my phone, which I don't even use as much anymore. But anyways, so he wanted me to make a video on my thoughts on the spoilers of the X and Y second opening in the sub version. Now, while I technically don't watch the sub version of the Pokemon anime series, I still do look up some stuff. Like, I always like to make sure that, like, for example, when I'm watching the English dub versions, I always like to know what comes up next, so that I have like an idea of what the new next episode is gonna come out. And sometimes I do look a little past that, more along the lines of what's the most recent episode in the English sub, or yeah, the sub version. Like, what's the most recent episode? And like, if anything major happens, I try to stay away from that stuff. It's just mainly like little stuff. So I do know of things that happens in the sub. So this is technically since this didn't spoil anything for me, because I kind of knew some of the stuff that was in there. But because he asked for it, I might as well let you guys know. They did a lot of Mega Evolution showing in the opening, which I have no problem with. I feel like Mega Evolution is something they really need to focus on, because that's the most I think, yeah, that's the newest mechanic in X and Y. Is the whole Mega Evolution stuff. So they really need to touch a lot on that. So I'm hoping that we get to see a lot of Mega Evolutions throughout the series. They did show the Tower of Mastery stuff, which it still leads me to believe that Ash is gonna get the Mega Ring when he gets there. During that whole storyline, plotline stuff. So I'm really looking forward to that. We got to see, I guess, Diantha again with Mega Gardevoir. Now, like I said, I don't know exactly when this opening started, so that might have been before Diantha showed up, or maybe it was afterwards. I can't tell you guys for sure. I'm gonna say afterwards though, because that would mean we would have gotten the second opening already, which we haven't. So I'm still kind of glad we haven't though. But I want this. I mean, well, I do want a new song. I think I'm fine with a little longer. We did get to see Karina and the whole Mega Evolution with Lucario. We did get to see a Froakie versus Mega Lucario, which leads me to believe that Froakie is the one that's going to take out Mega Lucario in the gym battle. I'm not quite sure. I don't know how I feel about that. It would give Froakie some screen time, and hopefully give him more development to the point where he might evolve at some point during the series. I really need that. Even though I hate Froakie, I really need that to happen. So we also got to see Ash's newest capture, the Hawlucha, and Fletchling evolving into Fletchinder, which I kind of knew about that stuff already. Especially, like, I'll let you guys know at the end of this video what I'm doing. Anyways, I'm looking forward to that. I really want to see the Hawlucha and how it's gonna work out and all that stuff. Like what its characteristics is gonna be, because you know how most of Ash's Pokemon always have some kind of quirk. I really want to know what his is. I'm really glad that Fletchling is gonna evolve into a Fletchinder, because that means we're just one step closer to a Talonflame, which is just gonna be freaking epic. And then we get to see the well, I don't know if I should call them. There are rivals, right? There are frenemies, are rivals, if you will, in the X and Y games, which are Shauna, Tierno, and Trevor. Now they all have Kanto starters, which is the thing that really intrigues me the most. Out of everything, that is, to me, that's kind of a good way to go with it, because we already have, Ash, Clement, and Serena all have Gen 6 starters. So for them to have the Gen 6 starters as well would have been kind of weird. I am looking forward to how they're gonna work the characters out because a lot of the issues most people talk about in terms of the X and Y games, besides the fact that it was freaking easy as hell, the rivals really didn't do much. Nobody, I don't think a lot of people like Trevor and Tierno. I honestly have no problem with any of the rivals, we're gonna call them. But a lot of people didn't like Trevor and Tierno, and some people didn't even like Shauna, even though Shauna actually did the most out of any of the rivals that we have. I'm gonna make that a thing. Rivals. There we go. Hashtag rivals. So like I'm really looking forward to how they're gonna work those characters out because they didn't really, especially for Tierno and Trevor, they didn't really have a lot of fleshing out. The whole Tierno being a dancer or wanting Pokemon to dance type of thing, I want to know where that's gonna go. Then there's Trevor with the whole Pokédex thing. Is he gonna be like, what is he gonna do? Maybe I could see them being like legit rivals for each of the characters. The problem is because of the way they were in the games, I don't really see that because the only way it would work is if Tierno all of a sudden becomes interested in gym badges, which we all know is not how it worked. In the games, the opposite gender is the one that did that. So like how I don't know how they would like I could see Tierno and Clement going at it because they're so how do I say this? They're like they're both techies, right? So they're both all about technology. So I could see that clash, and I could technically kind of see Shauna and Serena going at it because in the game Shauna was like that one where like she doesn't know what she wants to do all the time. She just wants to have fun. She just wants to be with her Pokemans and just loving them and all that stuff. And right now in the anime, Serena doesn't know how to what the fuck she's doing. So that could be a thing that puts them together or something. I don't know. Maybe because of that, like maybe Shauna now maybe she has a goal in the anime and like that'll give like inspiration to Serena or something. I don't know. But like I said, Tierno Ash is the one that I'm like, well, who the heck would he rival with? Because like I said, Tierno's all about dancing in the games. So unless they make him be like a gym battle heavy type of character, I don't really see him being a rival for Ash. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see though. I'm really looking forward to that. What is it? Yeah, that's basically it for this. Like I said, there's a bunch of random stuff in there that really did. There's a bunch of Mega Evolution stuff that was going on, and Team Rocket, which I really don't care about right now. I don't know. I don't see it. I do see that there are spoilers in there for those people who maybe don't watch or don't read ahead, or maybe for you if you're watching the sub and you were caught up with it at that point when the new opening started and none of this other stuff you knew about, then yeah, there's a couple spoilers in there. But anyways, that's basically it for this video. Ash, I hope that this is kind of what you were. I know it's not the greatest video, but like I said, for me personally, like I kind of already spoil myself normally. So like, none of these things except for the rivals thing, it wasn't like too major type of thing. But yeah, so yeah, that's gonna be it. The other video that I want to tell you guys, and the reason why I knew specifically about the Fletchinder and the Halucha. I'm doing a top 10. Another again. Ash Ketchum wanted me to do a top 10 of my favorite Pokemon that Ash has caught. So I'm still working on that. Like I said, that video is not gonna come out today. It's actually gonna come out tomorrow. So expect two videos. So the X and Y review and then that one later in the night. I might do three because I might do another Blighted Platinum walkthrough episode. I'm not quite sure about that yet. I might wait for that for Sunday. But that's gonna be it. So till today, you guys are gonna get two videos. I don't know which one's gonna go up first. This one or an anime time that I recorded. So if you're a fan of anime and you've seen my anime times before, it's gonna be a little ranting. So be wary when you watch that video. But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry if I spoiled stuff for you. I really am. Like, I guess. I don't know. People tend to spoil themselves sometimes anyway, so I don't know if I'm really spoiling you guys or not. But anyways, I'm rambling, and I really need to stop recording right now. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been SoresanCrockxen. Don't forget to watch the anime time. Whether it comes out before or after this video, I'm not quite sure yet. I need to do that whole scheduling. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in future videos.